Here are 4 brand new trucks that Garrett made. It's called Insanity, and oh my god, not only is that paint awesome because he said this was like the most detail he put in a truck ever, but that body too is absolutely unbelievably beautiful as well. It is absolutely sick as well. You can't really see on that side. Probably have to go check on the other side with the light and stuff. That body is absolutely beautiful. If Garrett was somehow able, or anyone was able to send this body to me for MTM2, but keep the textures mapped, ooh, boy, that would be awesome. I could make a truck out of this. And of course, this is the Insanity's Monster Jam version, and next up was the Indy version, which is the exact same thing, but with different tires. You see the BKT tires. Actually, it has the rims inside are gray, whereas the Monster Jam versions are black, which is beautiful. And of course, back over here is the Monster Jam and Indy version bodiless, which is absolutely pretty much the same thing, just without the top body and stuff, which they're of course beautiful. And of course, there was something I wanted to show you all, but unfortunately you're not going to be able to hear right now because you keep hearing the engines revving over and over again. This truck has the most realistic, like, not stalling, realistic, like, standby sound of all the trucks I've seen, but unfortunately I was going to show it off earlier, but when I got all the trucks all set up and started one of them up, the fucking game crashed on me. So I figured I don't want to risk doing that, so I decided to keep them all on as is. So unfortunately, you're probably not going to be able to hear it in this one. Maybe another time later on. As I'm actually driving on something else besides PPRL World Boss Free. I got that Minneapolis track up. Although I still got a whole bunch of the tracks and the rest of the trucks and stuff I have yet to get set up to get back to work on MTM2, because I got to finish work on the SMV 4-pack. And sucks y'all hear all them out there. As you can see, I actually got the trailers and the camper back on the game too, which is nice. It took like 5 minutes the first time around to get that trailer into something, because I tried like 5 different obstacles before I finally got a perch right there. As you see, I put one of the campers right in front of the backflip, buses right there. I got a nice skywheel of the cars. And I put a camper right there on top of the bus stack on the steep side right there, as I'm getting closer, starting to lag. So anyways, as Garrett sent them to me today, hopefully get a sick run going. And also, before I begin, earlier today when I got these trucks, I was about to download them, and guess what I found out? For all of you that don't know, I live on the eastern shore of Maryland, and we had a tornado hit Salisbury earlier today, which is only 30 minutes from where I'm at. And boy, that caused a lot of destruction in Salisbury. And I might actually be going there very soon, so maybe I'll get some pictures or videos of that. Because, man, I posted on Adam's Discord, man, no one can believe the damage. And that got a nice realistic skywheel right there, too. That was beautiful. So, yeah, I had quite a hectic day, too. And, of course, I got some nice air off the bus stack right there. And do a slap with it. This truck is just so beautiful in terms of the body. And not only the paint job, but the body itself is just absolutely beautiful. God, I hope I can get this on MTM2. That would be awesome! Oh, yeah, and speaking of which, it just reminded me, earlier today, also when I was loading up the trucks the very first time, they were stuck in, this version was stuck in the dirt, the concrete outside the stadium. So I had to hit reverse to get out of it, and I got on 2 wheels in the air. I started like flipping the air, so I landed on 2 wheels. I quickly put reverse forward into it. I'm turning like the wheels like in this direction, and I flipped over. I flipped so fast I was able to flip it right back over on the other side. That was so funny that I was able to do that. And now finally, like almost 4 minutes in, it's time to really get into the freestyle, because I had to talk about a whole bunch of that crap right there. As I've been busy with a whole bunch of things. I did besides that tornado stuff, I had to take care of I did some episodes of my Victoria 2 Siam playthrough, as I'm gonna front flip it right there. Got a nice save. Did an episode of my Momon Emerald playthrough, which I uploaded earlier. And of course, still gotta get to a couple commentaries and an event that Anthony sent me. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and probably another stuff too. And of course, Garrett sent me a theme for this. Expect that later on too. As I'm gonna get a nice skywheel and hit the trailer up. Oh, I yanked it out. Oh man, come on. And of course, gotta hurry up and back away from it, as I'm gonna try and quickly get back on, because you have no idea how much of a pain in the ass that was to get that in. I can't believe it fell out after just one tap off the side. That was pretty bad. Must not have been in there really tight enough. But I mean, it was like really stuck in place, so it shouldn't do anything. And of course, it's still one stop. There we go. Alright, got some damage up. Lost the propane tank right there, but oh well. It's still stuck in place, so it's just gonna have to deal with it. Now let's get back to the Freestyle. Let's see how much insanity you can do right here. So I'm gonna hit the side of the cars right here. Nice, beautiful sky wheel right there. Get a slap wheelie, and there I go as I go right into the vans off the side. But ooh, hit it hard right there. Quickly reverse out of it. Yeah, oh my god. I don't know what's more beautiful, the paint or this body. It is absolutely incredible. As I was stuck in second gear, didn't even know that. As I'm gonna go right up the bus stack right here. And of course, having rear steer troubles. Oh, the rear steer's not working. I keep hitting F1, F2. So it must be, I wonder if the rear steer's busted or something like that, because I'm not getting rear steer. Now what the hell's going on? How did I get neutral? That was really weird. And of course, turning and stuff's going to be so difficult to do without rear steer, but hey, I'm a pro at this. I can probably manage. As I'm going to go right back for the vans right here. Got some nice air off of it too. And I'm going to go right for the tabletop right here. So didn't even recognize the HUD was still up. And of course, still can't get the rear steer going. I quickly swinging around to go right for the cars right here. Got some nice air off it. Might have to start doing the parking brake right here. And I got some nice air right here. Ain't gonna be in trouble. Ain't gonna go over right here. And I just might. Oh, I couldn't get the save right here. I'll just respawn it. Hopefully the rear steer's fixed. No, the rear steer's still not fixed. What the fuck? I respawned and it still didn't unfix it. Well, this doesn't seem really right. This could be trouble. I got a backflip right there. And I know the rear steer works. I was using it earlier. I'm still holding the one rear steer key, but it's not doing anything as I'm going to go over right there and get an... Oh! That was almost kind of like the save I mentioned earlier what I did. It was that incredible, but the other one was like more very violent, like flip over or something like that. It was much more quick, and it was a little bit more clean. Man, this is getting ridiculous not having rear steer. And I'm going to go right up the van stacks right there. Got a beautiful sky wheelie right there. As I'm going to go, no, don't touch that one yet. I don't want to touch it yet. As I'm going to go get a nice sky wheelie over the cars right there. Take a hard hit. As I got a nice save right there too. And now I'm going to go line up for the cars right here. Got some nice air right here too. As I'm going to go into the bus right there. That's the third time I believe I've hit that bus. As I'm going to go on two wheels and going to go over and save it too beautifully right there. That was awesome. Alright, so I think I've driven you for long enough. I've driven you like almost 5 minutes or something like that. So we're going to park you over here. So now I turned you off, so only 3 of them had their gears on. So maybe we'll actually hear the sound later on, because I want you all to hear it so badly, because it's like so realistic as I turn the brakes off of you. There's still no rear steer on you! What the hell? Why is there no rear steer? And I know rear steer worked because I had to drive the trucks into this. Well, I only drove one of them into the stadium as I'm going to go over right here. This isn't right, how the rear steer all of a sudden isn't working. Man, this is ridiculous. I gotta figure out what's going on now. It's pretty damn bad, unless maybe I don't think he changed the button, because that's, like, F1 and F2 is like the same. Of course Garrett didn't change the keys, because I've been using, F1, F2 when I came in here. I drove the trucks in here earlier, and they were working just fine as I'm gonna go over right there. So, this is a problem, seeing that it's not just the, one truck that's doing it. And, of course, making all these saves are gonna be quite difficult, too, without the rear steer being used. I hit the wall right there. As I'm trying to line up for the van stack right there on 2 wheels. I'm going to go up the stack right here. And still on 2 wheels right there. It's like, oh, I hit the car right there. Got caught. Alright, now, I'm going to go right back. Oh, nice sky wheels. I'm going to hit the trailer right there once again as I yanked it out, unfortunately. Oh, God. Not again. Come on, man. Stop getting yanked out. Stay in place. As I'm going to go... I think that was it. Quickly respawn you. Let's see if I can put you back into place. Come on. Man, this video's been kind of a little bit disappointing. I had so many obstacles out there. I got 3 trailers out there, and one of them won't stay in place. And, of course, these runs are kind of difficult to do because the damn rear steer's screwing me up. Alright, so here we go. The Indy version once again. As I'm going to go right... Oh, now all of a sudden the rear steer's working. What the hell? Man, this is ridiculous. Alright, so now that finally the rear steer's working again. That was ridiculous. As I got a nice second gear donut right there until I had to let go of it. And now, I'm going to go upside the stuff up right here. As I got a kind of a corkscrew backflip. I like it how all of a sudden now, it all of a sudden started working. And of course, I never even mentioned this on the back. Depression. Here we go. Maybe get up. That's no front flip right there. Well, it was, but it was most certainly not clean. And it was, depression is like war. I mean, depression is like a war. You either win or you die trying. Yep. As I'm gonna go right for the cars right here. Oh, I hit the cars way too hard right there. Off the side of the bus stack right here. As I'm gonna go over with again into another beautiful save right there. That was awesome. As I'm gonna go line up for the bus stack right here. Another beautiful sky wheelie over the buses right here. And now, I was thinking about it, but not yet. Maybe I want to jump it again. As I'm gonna go into the tabletop right there and didn't even touch it right there. And now, I'm going to go right into the cars right here. Line for the bus stack, over the camper. Oh, off the side. Oh, going to go off the side. Takes a hard hit. Should have broke the forelink and saved it once again. That scratched the arm. And now, going to go right back over the trailer. Not quite the way I wanted to do, but I jumped it and didn't yank it out either. As I'm going to go over into the wall. And I'm going to get the save right there, too. Ah, it's so nice to finally be able to use rear steer again. The monster trucks are always crippled without rear steer. Always remember that. Without the rear steer, you're fucked. As I'm now going to go swinging around right for the bus stack. Another beautiful sky wheelie. As I'm going to go offside, lands hard on the frame right there. And now, going to go right back for the jammers right here. Ooh, I hit it way too hard. And I'm getting close to the trailers. I'm going to go over right there. And quickly got into reverse. Ah, I couldn't get the save right there. It looks so weird with the propane tanker going as I ran over the remains of it. And I noticed the hook on it too is busted. Alright, here we go. Are we going to yank it out in a backflip? Here we go! As I backflip on top of it, land on top of it beautifully right there. Oh, I think I yanked it out too, as I'm going to get the save right there too. Look at that damage right there. That was beautiful. It held on pretty well, but I'm sure it got yanked out. It's just waiting for another hard hit again to rip it out some more. As I'm going to go into the bus stack right there off the side of it. And now I'm going to go line up for the in between the vans right here. As I'm going to go right into the bus stack right here. As I'm going to spin it in the air, take a hard hit, and then a hard bounce. As I line up beautifully, I'm going to hit the side of the trailer as I ripped it off and ripped the roof open off of it. And I could get the save right there. Wow, I did a whole bunch of damage to it. I didn't even really hit it that hard. But I actually ripped the roof off of it. Got a nice wheelie right there, starting to spin it. And now I'm going to go over the tabletop right here. Once again, this thing keeps like to go over so much all the time. As I swing it around. No, I don't really want to go for the trailer again, but it looks like I'm going to. And here I go forward, right into it, hard, corkscrewed it, and ripped it out right there as I'm going to go over right there. As I did more damage to the roof right there. Oh my goodness, what damage that was. Man, that trailer really held on well right there. Alright, so one of the trailers was ripped. The camper was ripped open, that one, but the other one hasn't even been touched yet. And of course the trailer got ripped out of its spot once again. So before I go out, let's see if I can get them back into their place. Because man, that is not easy at all to get them in there. Not easy at all. And it's going to take too long to respawn in its damaged state. So I guess we're going to try it the manual way again. And boy, oh boy, this is so annoying. Like I said earlier when I first tried to get this video before crashing, it took me like 5 minutes to get into something because I tried it with the bus stacks over there, wouldn't fit me stay on anything. Then I tried the cars, wouldn't go over there. Then I tried the cars over here, wouldn't get in there. So I decided to do the camping jammers off the side before it finally worked. It was ridiculous. And of course, as you see, being a dick won't just go in. And of course, now it's shoving it off to the side instead. Like an asshole. Hey, ooh, good. That's kind of a good spot right there. It's still in there, thankfully. That's nice. Hit it from the side, too. That'll be interesting. Alright, so now, here's the indie bodyless version. Yeah, okay, so that's the... Oh, I thought Mushroom came first over the indie. Oh, well. So anyways, here's the indie version bodyless. Like, get the camera reorganized and stuff like that as I go over the bus stack right there. Oh, I got caught by a car there. I didn't see right. And here I'm gonna get some nice air off the cars right there, getting close to the camera. It's like, oh, I hit it right there. Ugh, that was not supposed to be. I wanted to hit it when I tried to backflip, not when I hit off the side. I didn't even think I was gonna touch it right there. And I got some nice air, and now I'm gonna go right into the buses right here. And by the way, you can hear the sound much better for the trucks too, since the other two got shut down earlier. Just wait till when there's only one left, and I'll actually show off like the stall. I mean, not the stall, but the standby sound, because it sounds so good. The idle sound, it sounds like the most realistic you ever heard from a truck on these games. As I hit the side of the trailer right there, it looked like I hit part of the roof, because I got some nice air off the fans. And now swinging around as I hit the wall right there hard. Now, I'm going to go right for the step up right here as I forward to it. Oh, beautiful skyway. I'm going to start the backflip it right there. It takes a hard hit on the roof. And I'm going to go over right there. I quickly respawn it. And here we go on two wheels right here. As I'm going to hit the side of the bus right there. I mean, van right there. I'm going to go over into the wall right there. And I'm going to save it coming down. As I'm into a save, I'm saving reverse 2 wheels. That was awesome. And now I'm going to go right for the van right here. I got a nice sky wheelie off it too. Going to land on the cars, which are from MTM2 as well. Now I'll that for an interesting barrel save. As I'm going to go into the RV, I mean the camper right there, ripped it open. Beautifully done. And another beautiful sky wheeler right here. Going to go, oh, took a really corkscrew. Landed into a nice, beautiful corkscrew like save right there. Yeah, look at that dent I put into it. Good God. As I'm going to go now right. Oh, I hit the trailer right there. Oh, man, I probably ripped it out. Oh, damn it. I didn't know I was that close to it. Didn't look like it. I quickly get the front steer in time to dodge it. But, of course, it wasn't enough. As I'm going to go right for the cars right here. Got some big air off of them, too. And now, gonna go, turn around, I'm on 2 wheels, slide around, hits the wall right there. And now, gonna go right for the cross thread right here. Here we go, nice sky wheelie right there. Gonna get some nice air off of it too. As we're now gonna go, line up for the backflip. Here we go. Through the camper, and I couldn't get no backflip off it, but it got beautifully ripped apart as well, which was just as awesome. As I'm gonna go right over, and I come to a stop right there. I spin around. Go into the camper right there as I rip the front end off of it because it was still stuck onto the hood. As I'm on 2 wheels and that's done. Nice save right there. As I'm going to go into the remains of the camper and going to nosedive it into a nice front flip save right there. And now, here we go as I'm on 2 wheels and going to go over once again. Takes a hard hit on that 1 wheel and got the save right there. Into a reverse wheelie right there. As I'm now going to go turn around. Hit side the hill right there. I'm gonna go over right there. I didn't even know I hit the brakes right there. I'm still gonna go over. Oh shit! I had to save it right here, and I got the save. I knew God what a save that was. And now gonna go turn around, line it up for the RV right here. Got some nice air over it as I touched it right there. Oh, I yanked it out. Not again. Oh come on. Oh, I have a set. Oh, I couldn't stay right there. I was stuck in reverse still. All right, so now to begin the pain in the ass part to try and get you back into place, of course. And of course, there'll probably be too many frames away to like get rid of the damage, because that's where it really got yanked out first when I hit the back of it. And I mean, it looks like it's so in there, like snugly in there, but then it, of course, keeps coming right out as the propane tank went out. All right, so now, and of course, speaking of which, respawn you. As we're going to yank you back over to the original plan of going right for the backflip. Right here. And I keep trying to get you lined up. It's kind of difficult to respawn you. Alright, so now that that's in place, I'm going to get this one over here respawn. And now we're going to try and get you back up here again. Here we go. Alright, there. I think I got you. Kind of crooked, but... Well, there goes the tire reinflated, so I guess that's it right there. Alright, the Indy bodyless version. We're going to take you off the track finally. Got a nice little bit of a slap wheelie right there. And we're going to go park you and shut you down. So now there's only 1 truck remaining that's has ignition. So it's the Monster Jam bodyless version. And take a listen to this. If you can even hear it. Doesn't that sound realistic as hell? That is awesome. Hopefully I can get sound file modified so I can use it for myself. But of course I gotta deal with this refixing all the sound files for all the trucks first. As I'm gonna front flip it. Oh, nice nosedive right there, man, to save it off the bus stack. As I go over to MTM2 cars right there. And by the way, those vans are also from MTM2 as well. How nice is this track to have so many obstacles from MTM2. It's so nostalgic too. Nice seeing that stuff around here. Matter of fact, that bus looks like it might have been from MTM2 as well. I stalled right there in reverse. As I'm gonna go line up. That bus right there is from MTM2 as well. That's the bus for World Finals 4. Remember that Jim plowed into. As I swing around right here, gonna go right for the crossfred. Another beautiful sky wheelie. As I hit the cars right there, and gonna go over right there. As I manage to, well, still gonna go over right here. As I got the save. Yeah, I got the save right there. That took a lot of creativity, but I managed to get it. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention earlier too. If you all didn't know, is I got some nice air off the tabletop right here, and I hit the side of it. Like over a week ago, I got a community guideline strike. I mentioned this before to everyone about the ONI IOP, and I found out earlier today that the appeal was rejected, as I got a nice sky wheelie off the tanker right there. I mean, the camper right there, as I got into another slap wheelie. So, I got a community guideline strike till October 25th, so that means no stream until then. And of course, that means I gotta re-upload Oniai's OP, which I'll do very soon. I haven't gotten around to doing it. I'm gonna keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again until all those SJW pussies learn to get the hell over it over a simple OP opening. OP opening. I said that's what OP stands for, opening. Oniai's OP. It's not that big of a deal, as I'm gonna go over right there. And come on, get traction, as I'm gonna get, or at least I thought I was gonna get the save right there. I'll just respawn. And of course, I've been driving around as I hit the side. I'm gonna take a hard hit right there. And I got the save right there on 2 wheels, and I got the save right there. Beautifully done. Alright, so now, time to actually hit something once. Here we go. For the trailer right here. And beautifully backflipped off of it. Yanked it out, but sent it upward too. How about that? I actually sent it on top of the jammers right there. That is beautiful right there. That would be nice to land on top of it too. As I'm going to go right for the tabletop right here. Managed to clear it right there. And now I'm going to go swinging it around to go line up for the jump right here. Over the buses and over the camper right here. Here we go. Another beautiful sky wheelies. I cleared it once again too. How about that? Oh, I'm going to go over right there and saved it too. And speaking of which, could I do it? Could I land on top of it? Here we go. And I grabbed it right there and flipped it over. Is it still grabbed on? I can't wait. Nope, not being grabbed on still. As I come down here. Go. Wow. Now that was incredible. As I'm going to go right back for it. Here we go. Another beautiful sky wheelie as I jump it off the side right here. As I'm still trying to fix the camera. I'm going to go over right here and save it once again. There we go. Much better the camera angle. As I'm going to go right for the backside to step up right here. Going to go over. And I might be able to save the traction. There we go. Got the save once again. And now. Lined up for it too. Here we go. I got caught right there. Got sent to the side. As I'm going to go into the camper right between the RV. Thankfully did knock it off. Problem is there's not really much room to hit it right here with the way it's positioned. Here I go. Up and over it. Going to hit the side of it. It's still held on right there. It's still up there. Are you kidding me? And I got the beautiful save right there. And now right for the bus stack right here. More nice air off of it too. Now, you all know what it's time for. You all been waiting for this once again since it failed earlier. Here we go. Gonna go line up for the backflip. Can't hit too hard because it'll flip over like last time. Plow into it and got the. Oh, I could have had the backflip, but the camper caught me right there as I ripped it off its side and gonna go over once again, and I got the save right there. As we're now gonna go right for the cars right here. Nice big air off them. I'm gonna beautifully smash into the bus right there and gonna save it too. Beautifully done as I'm on 2 wheels right there. And now gonna go right for the cars right here as I land on top of them. Got caught off the side. So now here we go. Backing up into it. I'm gonna go right for the camper right here as I cleared it. Are you kidding me? And I'm gonna go over right there. And I couldn't stay right there. I can't believe I cleared it again. Actually, the first time I knocked it over, I didn't clear it. Second time I cleared it, and we're gonna try to clear it again from this side. As I'm gonna land on top of it right there. Ripped it in half right there. Ripped the hood off. Roof off. I can't wait to see how it looks when I go back there. Gonna land on the trailer right there as I yanked it down. And gonna go over. Oh, really? Front flipped it right there. And now, here we go. Line up back for the trailers. I'm stuck in second gear. Here we go. Down gear. And plow into it beautifully right there. Oh, wow. I ripped the whole wheels off. I ripped the whole thing off its frame. Oh, my goodness. I mean, take a look at that damage I did to it. Jesus, look at that. Oh, I got caught right there. I'm going to go over. Front flipped it right there. I think I'm stuck in it. This could be trouble, guys, if I can't get it off. Come on. Come on. Yank off. Fall off. Alright, don't really have to want to respawn. Come on. Fuck it. And of course, I'm still stuck into it. This could be a problem as I'm going to land on top of it. Come on. Got out of it. Shoot. Alright, so now, as I'm going through the debris of the camper, going to overshot. Going to land right on the roof once again. As I'm going to be on 2 wheels right here. And I could have had maybe a save right there. I can't get it right there. Alright, so now let's go see the camper. Oh, it flipped over and damaged it even beyond more. Oh, man. I was hoping it stayed in place, but you know me. I got an idea. as we're winding down this episode of this debut. Maybe I should put this in a playlist eventually for all my debuts. Here we go. Right for it. Nice Sky Willy. I might miss it. Oh, I land right on top of it off the side. Oh my goodness. It got crunched down, even though I didn't land straight on. Look at that. It got beautifully crunched down right there, too. As I'm going to run over it. Come to a stop. And then floor into it. Ripped it off some more. Alright, so now going back to it. There's the roof that I ripped off earlier. I'm going to go right into it once again. I'm kind of curious to see what would happen as I go over right there. I got a nice save right there. If it's possible, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'm curious to see what happened if it's going to be possible. I would like to see what would happen if, when it landed. Of course, it might be too many frames back. I'm going as fast as you can. If you, have replay mute on, which you hit with J, and you hold shift going, using left or right, it goes 10 frames instead of, 1 frame. I think that's when I landed. That's when I parked over top of it. And again, that's when I landed on it right there. And of course, as you saw, of course, rewind still. Here we go. Fast forward now. As I beautifully crunched it down right there. Now we're rewinding again. Hopefully it's coming up soon. Looks like this is it. So, looks like this is what happened when I knocked it down. And it's still, okay, here we go. And it was right here. And I landed on the roof. There we go. As I crunched it down right there. And I hit the side of it. I thought it landed on the cars and stayed there, but then it kept on going and landed right on the roof right there. It actually went down kind of soft right there. Didn't do that much damage. So I actually maintained its spies until I ran it over right there. So it actually held on pretty good from the landing. As we'll respawn as it collapsed right there. That's what happens when you do replay a lot. It collapses and shit like that. As that camper got ripped all over the place. And then the trailer over here. Oh, boys, you can see it is in a million pieces. And of course now, let's go back to you. Fire you back up. Get rid of you. And now we're going to go right into the trailer once again. As I beautifully plowed into it off the side. And going to barrel in the air too. How about that? The frame didn't even touch the dirt. And now, here we go. Going to go park it up here, because I'm not going to touch it once I turn them off, so they might stall and crash on me on the game, which I don't want that to happen again. So this was insanity. One of the most beautiful bodies I've seen, and the textures are awesome. Hopefully I can get this on MTM2 and make something really cool. Maybe a remake of Supercharger, perhaps. It was that incredible. That gave me the idea for it. It is absolutely beautiful. It was nice getting the trailers on there too. Of course, I hope to eventually get all the tracks and the rest of the trucks on there so I can start doing highlights on the next highlights video and on the next freestyle competition video once World Bounce 18 comes out, which I gotta check to see if it did or not. So, hope you enjoyed seeing this episode of this debut, of me debuting Insanity, because it was awesome.